What is up, everyone? Thank you for joining me for my E3 2016 coverage. All week long, I've been doing highlights and recaps for all the press conferences. Please go back into my playlist on YouTube. Check them all out if you missed them. They'll definitely get you caught up on the best news possible at E3. I've been covering E3 for years on YouTube, and I've been gaming on years for YouTube since early 2008. Um, just got done watching the Nintendo Treehouse. As you know, they're not doing a stage show or a Nintendo Direct as they usually do. They're going straight to gameplay, live on Twitch, live on stream. The Nintendo Treehouse, where they're basically the majority of the Treehouse. The purpose of it was to show off the new Legend of Zelda. Finally, first world premiere of actual gameplay, and they also opened up talking a little bit about Pokemon. You definitely want to follow me on Twitter as well, at Sean Murray NJ. I've been live tweeting this entire week up to the second as I'm watching it. So you definitely want to follow me on there. And I also do giveaways and whatnot. Really thought it was nice. Reggie Fils-Aimé came out in the beginning of the Treehouse, and he talked about the victims of Orlando. He even talked about Christina Grimmie. Thought it was a real class act. Really nice of him to do that. And then they basically went right into gameplay. They opened up the show with Pokemon Sun and Moon. Not too much to say, really. I mean, it's a handheld game. It's your basic Pokemon, your standard fare. They talked about a couple new starters, a couple new Pokemon. They hooked up their 3DSs to the direct capture. They showed it off. They talked. They had a little interview. And, they were kind of really marketing it and showing it off to people that, in my opinion, aren't really know too much about a Pokemon game. They were kind of like baby steps. They were kind of showing, well, you do this, you do that. That's cool for new viewers and whatnot, or people that are strictly coming on for Zelda. And hey, Pokemon game, let's check it out. But pretty much standard fare that we're used to. I'm gonna be buying it. I'm gonna be checking out both of them in October, Sun and Moon, and I'll probably give my reviews on them after I have enough time with them. So definitely, it's always cool to see Pokemon. But really, people were getting really obnoxious and really impatient in the chat room, but I kind of don't blame them. They really were waiting to see Zelda, and we definitely got it. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. So the Legend of Zelda, as you can see on your screen, finally has an actual name. We've been calling it Zelda Wii U for the longest time, or Zelda NX, and it is called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wind. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wind. Breath of the Wild. You know how many times I've done that today? For some reason, I have Wind Waker in my head. This game looks absolutely stunning. I'm going to talk about it. So the Treehouse is actually on intermission right now, but it is going to be continuing throughout the day. Pretty much interviews, fan questions, Q&A, showing more gameplay, extended gameplay of Zelda. So you definitely want to tune in all day today to Nintendo's Treehouse. You can watch it whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. You definitely want to check it out because you got to see this game for yourself. I'm only going to be able to give you my impressions, but you want to see the damn thing. You got to go and see it. But as far as my highlights and my reactions and impressions, I'm absolutely loving it. This is like the best of both worlds. This is a open world, gorgeous Zelda game. It's like Skyrim meets Zelda. Absolutely what I wanted in a Zelda game for the longest time. And it's crazy too because the stuff that they showed during the gameplay was, first of all, they opened up with an awesome trailer, amazing trailer, and then they went right into the gameplay. Really cool. Some of the smallest things that you would think of are huge to us Zelda fans because we're not used to this, like climbing. The guy just started climbing like all over the place, like endlessly. Interactions with objects, the combat and mechanics seem like they really changed it up. The entire world is open world. There's no... The days of walls and boundaries in a Zelda game are gone now. I mean, yeah, in past Zelda games you had the option to do maybe this dungeon first or this dungeon second, but this is like completely different. Like, this is like, go where you want to do, you set the story, go where you want, interact with what you want to do. The game looks stunning. The graphic style, I'm absolutely loving the graphic style. Ever since I've seen this, as you can see here, this graphic come up a while back when they first showed you that trailer, I thought that art style was amazing. I really think this fits Zelda. It fits the theme, the lighting, the graphics look gorgeous, and we're only seeing it on the Wii U, so God knows what it's going to look like on that NX. But from what I'm seeing on the Wii U, it looks great. I mean, it looks stunning. They showed you a little bit of how the Wii U gamepad works with it. They showed you crafting. They showed you building. They showed you picking up objects, jumping, all stuff that's like foreign to Zelda players. But I was excited. I thought this game. I mean, I just can't wait to play this game and get lost and immersed into this world, into this gorgeous world that Nintendo has created. You could definitely tell that they took time and they really checked out open world games like Dragon Age, like Skyrim, like Witcher. Like you could definitely tell there's a serious influence on this game. It's like a giant open world game with a coat of Nintendo paint on it, which is a good thing. I think that this is going to be really cool. I was talking to some people on YouTube today in the comments and on Twitter, and they were saying, well, this is a little foreign, too alienated for me. I'm a big Zelda fan, but, I don't know how an open world is going to be, and I'm used to going down a linear path. That's fine, but I think this is a good change. I mean, I think when they play this game, because they're thinking of other open world games, but this is still your Zelda game. And I think that when they play this game, they're going to say, I can't even go back now. This is the way Zelda's got to be from now on. This is the way a lot of Nintendo games should be from now on. I think this game is going to be gorgeous. I really do. I mean, we're only getting a taste of it today. I mean, yeah, they're showing a lot of gameplay. They are. But this is a game that's probably going to be a huge game lengthwise. And who knows, what Nintendo's going to be adding to this game. But from what I just saw, just watching the Nintendo Treehouse, it looks like loads of fun. To me, this could even draw people in that aren't really even into Zelda, like aren't crazy about Zelda or were thinking about playing a Zelda game. This looks like this could bring in older crowds and newer crowds. And I think that's what Nintendo was aiming for with this Zelda, with this new direction. And I really kind of like it. I was watching the guy playing, and he was interacting with objects. He was climbing walls. He was like, where should I go? Left? Where should I go? Right? He was going here. He was going there. They were showing you enemies. They were showing you the combat system, the menus. Looks good. It definitely looks good. I'm happy what I saw. I just want to play it more now. It's like this. I know I've said this before. I've said this about The Last Guardian. I've said it about the God of War reveal. I've said it about, a lot of games. This game really, truthfully, feels like it's been in development forever. It just feels like how many E3s have we wanted to find out more? We're finally seeing in-engine gameplay. And I'm happy about that. And, this is going into the direction. I was talking to one of the managers at my local GameStop not too long ago. We were having a discussion about this, and I was saying, yeah, this is kind of reminds me of Twilight Princess, where they released it on the GameCube, and then right away the Wii U came out. The Wii came out, and it was available on the Wii. That's kind of how this is going to be. I think it's going to come out on the Wii U and then right away on the NX. So I'm probably going to wind up getting both, whichever comes out first. But yeah, it'll be a launch title, I guess, for the NX. So that'll be a good launch title. Again, just like how Twilight Princess was for the Wii. But yeah, I'm super pumped. The Big N didn't promise to be bringing a lot of stuff this year at E3. They pretty much said Zelda, and that's what we got. And Pokemon was just a little extra intro opener to the Treehouse. But the main focus here was Zelda. They even said before they're not going to be talking about the NX at all. I guess there's going to be plenty of time for that. Don't forget, too, E3 is not the only gaming convention through the year. We got Gamescom. We got a lot of other things, PAX and all that. So we're going to be hearing more about stuff throughout the year, I'm sure, with the NX. But I think in a way Nintendo was smart to focus this Treehouse on Zelda. I'm going right back after I'm done recording this. I'm going back to the Treehouse and watching more. I want to watch this freaking game all day. I'm gonna visualize and pretend I'm playing it. Aside from playing the Resident Evil 7 demo today, I'm gonna be playing it. But yeah, hopefully release date would be nice pretty soon to get, so that would be good. Thanks everybody for my Nintendo Treehouse recap and highlights. You definitely want to go and check my E3 playlist. I did everybody. I did EA, I did Microsoft, Bethesda, Sony. Everybody's in there. You definitely want to check it out. And like I said, after all the E3 hubbub at the end of the week, I will be doing a best of show, who had the biggest announcements, what game am I most excited for, who won the press conferences, what I liked, what I didn't like, and it'll be a really cool video. You guys definitely want to check it out. Take care, and I will see you on the next E3 video.